Hi, I'm Teresa Fabugais, and I'm here to introduce a guide on how to come up or design a leadership curriculum, a quality leadership curriculum. I emphasize quality leadership curriculum because I'm sure you have experience designing a curriculum, but not all designs and curriculums are effective and appropriate given our situation in the country or in areas wherever you are. So what is this kind of curriculum? This curriculum ensures that it integrates important disciplinary theories and concepts, and these concepts are linked in internship experiences, meaning we're going to use an adult learning theory or adult learning experiences, and that means that this curriculum will not only be the lecture type, but also will cover coursework, structured learning experiences, activities that will help the students, not only the students, but also the faculty, learn from the experience and link these theories to the actual scenario or the experiences in the field. And so that will make this curriculum very meaningful and very effective, quality one. So how do we do that? There are central program features as organizing principles. First is that the program philosophy should be clearly articulated. So theory of action. Second, the strong curriculum focused on instruction and school improvement. Why do you need to come up with a good curriculum? What will be the impact? What will be the benefits of the curriculum, of the school on the curriculum? And lastly is the well-designed, tightly integrated coursework and fieldwork. Those are the three central features of the program or the curriculum as an organizing principle. So how do we do that? The first one, there are actually there are around eight steps as a guide or 8 worksheets which we can use to guide us in developing a curriculum. You can actually also use these worksheets, this guide, if you are already done with your curriculum, to evaluate and to see to it that what you have done is still appropriate or is still quality and effective as a curriculum. Okay, so how do we do that? The first step, if you have not done this before, the first step is to getting ready. Okay, the first step is the preparation part. Okay, what do we do? This worksheet will actually help you see to it that the content and what you have designed is framed in adult learning theory and based on your leadership theory and practices in the field or in your area. Okay, so what do we emphasize there? So the first one, okay, in the getting ready is that there are questions that we need to consider if you really have that good content and design. First is that we have to consider what kind of leadership theory or program theory. First, the program. Okay, we have to be very clear about what we want to do, what we want to happen, okay, as a program. Okay, what is the program's theory of leadership and its influence on school improvement? Okay, if we want to come up with a curriculum, it should be clear with us if this program or this curriculum that we designed, that we came up with, is benefiting or has an impact to the school, okay, to the school's improvement and later on to the bigger society. Okay, if you're good with that, the second question would be, what is the program's theory of action, of how program features and experiences develop leadership capacity? If you have designed a curriculum or if you already have the theory, okay, what is that program features and experiences that will help develop the leadership capacity of your students, and not only your students but also your faculty? How is it contributing to the leadership theory of the school and the program, if you have a leadership program in the school, how does it impact the school's program and the improvement of the entire school or the university? Second, okay, if that is clear with you, that's the overall vision and the overall goal of the program, you have to ask some questions. There are guide questions that you can use to ensure that you are designing a good program, a good leadership program. Second, you have to ask, if it's clear that you have the program and the curriculum is now contributing to the school's improvement, what are the essential content that you need to consider, that you need to include in your curriculum, given the context, the culture, what you have done so far as a school, what happened previously, maybe, or like for example in Marawi Siege, what can we get from that? What essential leadership content that we need to consider, that we need to include in the curriculum, so that our students and the faculty can learn from it. Okay, and then second, how are the local school and district needs and priorities assessed and reflected in the content? Okay, if you have done your evaluation in the past or the assessment, what are the essentials that we can get from there that we can include in designing the curriculum or the program, especially the content of the program? Okay, so and then maybe, and if you have designed curriculum before that are adult learning, what practices that we can get or learn from it that we need also to consider and include in the program or the curriculum? Okay, so and how do we recruit faculty? Of course. Okay, the next one is, if you have the content, if it's clear with us what we want to discuss and to cover regarding the program, the leadership program, who are these faculty that we should include in the program, or who are qualified to teach and to guide the students in terms of the design that we have created? Okay, so you also have to consider their values, their commitment, their theories, leadership theories, which should not be in conflict with the leadership theories and the program as a whole. Okay, and lastly, probably what are the assumptions linked these components? What are the assumptions that we need to consider? Like for example, our students and faculty receptive to this kind of programs? What are the things that have been done so far, and how receptive are the community and the faculty and the university given the leadership programs that we had before, if we have done this so far? But if you have not done this before, maybe you can start by experimenting something, no? And asking people and gathering these critical people, key stakeholders, and gathering important information. So if you have done this, based on your context, based on your context, based on your culture and their practices in the area, you are now good to the next step, which is designing the content and the curriculum itself. See you!